They gave me an extra dress for you to put on for the next part of the interview. Are you going to do that for us?
Absolutely, as long as they're paying enough.
Hey, Darren, Steve, yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Dave Roberts as he's guided this Dodger squad to an 18-game division lead entering tonight's game against the D-backs.
Let me be the first to welcome you live underwater from the bottom of the sea floor. This is Rainbow Reef.
So I got right down to the hard-hitting questions.
So when I think of Reno, I think new boots.
Yes.
3 payments. You know what I'm about to say next.
Yes.
Reno 911.
Yes.
A staple.
The Hellcat, well, it raised some you-know-what, and it was the initial aircraft that the Blue Angels used in their flight.
Tabitha, is that the right pronunciation?
Tabitha, yeah, from Bewitched.
Tabitha, oh, I'm sorry. That's not my generation. Tabitha, okay, sorry. I'm easy, I'm Tony.
When you think about tourism here in Peru, this is probably what you think about, right? Machu Picchu, one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your journey to becoming Miss Universe?
After you've seen a picture of him smoking that cigar after the LSU championship, it's hard not to be on his side, right?
He's effortlessly cool.
Something for you. Ready? You think they'll allow me? Oh, you stay there. You stay there. You don't go anywhere, Jeff. How dare you?
And for 9 days a year, it's Nevada's 3rd largest urban area.
No, I think it's pretty humbling when you go out on a spacewalk. I've actually never been asked that question in the way you asked it.
Well, you're very good at what you do.
Thank you.
You're very easy and conversational. So thank you. That was fun.
So we've kind of taken like this high-level overview of how sports and climate change are interconnected, how it's affecting fans, participants, ourselves. But I'm curious, you're both here because you're both passionate about climate change and you work in sports. So I want to know where your passion comes from and when you decided to get involved. Budor, I'll start with you. Doodlebox allows customers to embrace the 3-word motto painted on the wall. Eat.
This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Drink.
Just that, yeah.
And of course,
We sat down to gossip.
Yes.
I learned.
Have another drink.
Fun fact. You're turning 50 this year.
Oh my gosh, 50 years young.
What is your secret?
as a dive master myself, I couldn't help but gear up and join the cause.
There's 2 types of divers in the world. Those who pee in their wetsuit and those who lie about it. Silver bracelet. I want to say good things come to those who wait, but I guess it's good things come to those who clean up the lake. Boom, baby.
The wait is over. It is Tuesday, November 3rd, Election Day in America, and it's an election like no other. Let's get back to the Senate by looking at the U.S. Capitol Lego style. Each of these squares and these 3 little dudes that you're seeing on each side actually represent the U.S. Senate. And there's 2 independents, you'll notice right here.
Right about now is the time that you've been waiting for. The time where this L-39 Albatross pulls about 7 Gs. I weigh about 150 pounds, and that is 1,050 pounds of pressure on myself, and I pass out in 3, 2, 1.
Haunted houses, mazes, things of that nature always make me uncomfortable. Being the blonde that I am, we always know that I die first. So I get a little, on edge here.
Tabitha, please watch your back at all times.
I'm watching my back. I'm the blonde. I don't want to be the blonde.
I don't want to be the blonde.
I had to wipe away a snot rocket. It was definitely fun. It's one of those things that'll bring the best and worst out of you at the same time.
Excuse me,
What's really cool?
Stop, hold
Wait
on.
a minute. You
Stop.
have to.
Go back. I need to hear what you just said that, like you thought we were going to go away. You lost a nail. First of all, how did you do that? And you wiped away a what?
A snot rocket. I went upside down and my nose immediately started, and I was like, oh, I'm on camera. So I was trying to and keep going live. It was great.
As long as every day that I wake up, I can make people laugh and make people feel positive about themselves and connect with them and communicate, I will be just happy. I love what I do, so I often don't feel like I'm working.
She is some kind of adventurous soul.
I like to tell the kinds of stories that are off the beaten path. And it's the thrill of once it's all together and it airs and people are watching from all over the world. It's really awesome. While I've been diving with sharks for years, Dr. Neil Hammerschlag has been studying them for 2 decades.
I love sports, so I'm so excited to talk about this.
I'm so excited that you are too. So I actually, in a previous life, I was a sports reporter, so I also love sports. And I am curious, now we see these social justice issues being elevated through sports. Can you talk about the importance of the combination of politics and sports and how it can truly elevate these issues?
Okay, I'm a little out of breath because I'm running behind. So I'm running behind. But this is maybe the coolest column here. It's called Rock of Ages.
Wiggle Picks is one of my favorite things to watch. I have to ask you, how do you come up with those skits, and what is kind of the reactions that you get from Terry, Howie, and those guys?
Yeah, well, listen, the skits are fun, and they're hard to come up with because you got to come up with them every week.
Be good to the environment. I'm joined right now by Hillary Kearney. We are at your personal hives. There are hundreds of thousands of bees here, and the important thing is teaching others the importance of bees. Tell me a little bit about your educational programs. I will be doing 5 peaks, and I will also be traveling about 20 miles.
It's tough because you want to stop and rest, but if you do, you get really cold. So you have to choose.
Get out of here with that. We made it to the sand dunes of Guadalupe Mountains National Park, which Dr. Medrano said was his favorite part of the entire park. A very stark contrast from the Permian Reef that we were showing you before.
Thanks, Tabitha. Thanks for working this whole thing out. You were a total pro on this, man. I will not forget you. Very, very impressive. Have a great day.
Paul, I've had a fantastic week. I've gotten to climb to the tallest artificial rock wall. I've gotten to go mountain biking, scuba diving. I've gotten to try on incredible clothes, and I've gotten to have some of the best damn noodles I've ever had in my entire life. This tops it off as just being one of the sweetest trips I've ever taken. Unpretentious food, unpretentious people.
Aww.
Cheers to that.
Right?